Hi there, I'm Lee, and welcome to the first Executive Iguana video cast. I'm hoping to use this video cast simply to talk about the games that we're working on right now. If you don't know who we are a small indie company consisting of myself, who does all the programming, and my friend who does all the artwork for our games. We currently have released four games to the Xbox Indie Marketplace, which are Life, Runic 3D, and Oh No's. Check those out. If you don't know who we are, then that's a good idea where to start. During this video cast, I'm also hopefully going to be giving you updates on how our games are getting on, along with possibly some reviews and just some recommendations to check out other indie games that maybe we aren't involved with but we're enjoying to play. Yeah, so keep watching. First announcement I'd like to make is we are now moving across to the Windows Phone 7. Oh No's, which is our most popular game, is being ported right now. I'm hoping to get that released in the next week. With our games on the phone, we're hoping to release all of them for free, absolutely no charge whatsoever. Only there will be adverts via banners in the top of most of those games. For those of you who don't particularly like adverts, as I know it really gets on a lot of people's nerves, we're also releasing a pay-for version at the same time at $1.29. The gameplay will be the same. They'll be sharing the same high scoreboards, so everybody can compete against each other from both versions of the game. The only difference being that the free version will be powered by adverts and that the pay-for version at $1.29 will have no adverts at all. It will just be the game. We're also hoping that once Oh No's has been ported across, we'll hopefully be porting Runic 3D across. I've not really started on that code yet though. I've not worked in 3D on the phone yet, so there may be a few things that I need to check out first, but hopefully that will be released sometime in the future. Because we're working on the Windows 7 games, it doesn't mean we have forgot about the Xbox 360. We've been very quiet over the past sort of 5 months as to announcing any new games. We are working on something a lot bigger than our previous games at the moment. I'm not really going to go into detail of what that is yet. With indie games, we found that if we announce the game too early, rather than get waited for with bated breath, it just tends to get forgotten about if it's announced far too early. It is a considerably bigger game though that we're working on this time, and we are entering it in Microsoft Dream Build Play competition. So you can expect more information about that game to come in the coming months. Okay, and now I'd like to make mention of a game that we haven't worked on. A friend of mine at university, Dave Leviton, has been working on a game called Tapsplosion, which is out now on the Windows Phone 7 marketplace. Again, similar to how we're going to release Oh No's, there are two different versions. There is a free version that has just come out powered by advertising, and the pay-for version at $1.29 with no adverts in at all. They both have their own separate online scoreboards for each variant of the game. The idea of the game is that you use the accelerometer to move a ship around the screen, and you can tap the screen anywhere to create an explosion to fend off enemies that are coming at you all the time. It gets more and more intense, and it's really quite good to see the huge chain reactions that you can get from the different explosions that you create, and the various power-ups in the game really keep the game interesting. It's doing very well in the ratings. In the UK, I believe we have it rated at 5 stars, which is very good, and in the US, I think it's hanging around the 4.5 star mark. Anyway, highly recommend that you check that game out. Okay, this is the end of our first video cast for this week. I'm hoping that we'll probably be doing a lot more of these. As I've said before, I think probably once a week, although that could be more or less depending how busy I am, because we have quite a lot of stuff going on. If you want to contact me at all with any questions on our games, or if you'd like to suggest a game for us to look at, preferably an indie game, anything to do with the Xbox 360, the Windows Phone 7, or anything to do with the computer, doesn't really matter what version, although I don't have a Mac at my disposal, so anything that's exclusive to Mac I can't really have a look at. If you do want to contact us anyway, please email us at executiveiguana@hotmail.co.uk. You can follow us on Twitter at Executive Iguana. You can check out our website and blog, which is executiveiguana.com. Or if you search for us on Facebook groups under Executive Iguana, we're there also. We're all over the internet. So yeah, please subscribe, as I'm hoping to put these videos up more often. Also on this channel, you will be able to see any games and trailers that we've put up for the previous Xbox 360 versions of the game, and we'll probably be putting up some more material for the impending release of Owners on the Windows Phone 7. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you subscribe and watch again next week. See you next time.